Amber, that's fucking creepy. I would put a sign in the window, like, get in a nice shop, fucking creep. Or something a lot more clever along those lines, you know? Is it because we're hypersexualized? Because, I don't know. I feel like it's only nipples. Like, you can get away with butts nowadays a lot. But for some reason, a nipple, man. You can literally show any other part of the tit. Which is, in my opinion, arguably, I like under boob and side boob. That shit's hot. But if any of the dirty dark skin shows, and depending on how big your nipple is, because areolas are a fucking flower field of variety, you might not be able to get away with anything. Which is fucking weird. It's weird to me. Nothing makes sense.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Anubis, I never forgot piercings, but I think I didn't forget about it. Like, I had a bun in, and a bobby pin had, like, lodged itself in the bun so deep I couldn't feel it, and it flew out of my head like a bullet. Thankfully, no one saw that. There was no patient there yet. I was just, like, prepping. It was a terrifying time. Because the thing with an MRI machine, they're always on 24/7. So even when you're not actively doing an MRI, it's still actively a very big magnet. I didn't see it. I didn't feel it. I just heard the pink. And I looked up, and it was stuck to the machine. And I was like, I hate this room. Areolas can blend out. I mean, some people have areolas that are almost their entire tit. Still deserve to be sucked and molested. Like, molested. Consensually molested. We can say that. All titties are beautiful. But for some reason, the dirty dark skin is like, get the fuck out of here. Fondled is a better way of literally condensing consensually molested. Molested, Katie? I'm sick. Not actually. Alright.
Bye, everyone.
Was a fucking idiot. Got my third holes in my ears pierced. Oh no. Oh, so to panic and order plastic.
Thunder. Is that?
That sucks. Funny story. The first time I got my nips pierced, I was 17, which is crazy. I went to the piercing studio. They asked for my license. I fully expected them to say, ma'am, you're not 18. They photocopied it and pierced my nips. Didn't even fucking look at it. It was crazy. But anyways, my family didn't know. I was still living at home. I wasn't in college yet. And I had to go get an MRI on my shoulder, and my mom took me. That was an awkward appointment visit. Don't do that.
What do you mean? Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Please don't rape me.
Greetings there, young man.
Sick.
Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
You gonna offer me candy, too? Yeah, he offered me candy. He is fabulous. All the characters in this game, the character art, what's her name? I'm trying to think of her name. The artist. I'm blanking. It's like Gen Z, but it's like JENNZEE. Gen Z, I think, is the character artist. I think is how you say her name for Twitter and stuff. Phenomenal artist, though. Phenomenal.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Bows. Chain lightning is everything. I know, I love it. And if you can get, like, double stack or, like, that chance of it hitting twice.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Oh, Riri.
Good thing I'm not dead.
I mean... It depends on how you define life. What up, slut? No.
Back.
I fucking hate it, though. See, it's like slow, precise battle. Not my style. Oh my fucking dick.
A chthonic key. This can unlock something back home.
Like my heart. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I love Hermes boons. It took me a while to learn how to use them, and then I was like, oh my god, why didn't I use these? I almost got touched by the what are those called? Ghosts? I think those are just ghosts. Oh my god, I forgot what those little blobby, like, Dionysus dudes are called. Yes, I did pick up pomegranate.
Palm down.
Hex to the hex, yeah. With me with Chaos, when I first started playing, I was like, oh my god, why would anyone lose their health and get punished? Me too. Same. I was like, that's the dumbest thing. Why would anyone do that? And now I pay for more Chaos. I feel you spiritually. Like, I will pay for more Chaos holes. I fucking love Daddy Chaos so much. I forgot what weapon I had. Almost went in like it was a sword. I want to jump in lava already, my dudes. So slow.
Darkness.
Papa Bear, what up, honey boo? Chaos, I love Chaos. Like, it sucks, but sometimes the worst, like the most painful, you know, what are they called? Stipulations of Chaos or whatever. They give you the most badass shit. Like, they can make you just invincible.
Hail Satan, bitch.
I'm gonna hydrate because I literally had to do that strange movement to get around my water bottle, which is strange. Cheers and hydrate, motherfuckers. The Chaos boons are fucking... I mean, sometimes you get, like, you know, resist 100% damage from traps and shit like that out of Chaos boons, or, you know, 300% multiplier on all money and gems you pick up, shit like that, that is just, like, priceless. I think drivable? I'm just gonna top it. It's a little sad. I ground up so much fucking weed last night. I still haven't ground up more weed today. Why did I do that? How high was I? What happened? I probably got very high watching that political shit. That was some fucking... It was hard. Crazy motherfuckers. Right, Anubis? The only ones that I don't, I mean, I'm trying to think. There are a couple that I just refuse to take because they are so bad. They kill me. Like, if I, you know, if I'm going through and I've only got one boon and it's for my cast, and the best outcome from Chaos is every time you cast, you lose 30 health. That's the shits. That shit crumples me. And of course, it's like right before a boss fight or something. But I'll do it sometimes. Sometimes I get ballsy. Cheers to Chaos. The screaming in the background kind of gives me a boner. Is that weird? Don't answer. No.
Crushed.
I hate the bow so much. Dash striking with the bow is so hard. Excuse me.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Whoa. Yeah. Ooh. We got time. Still the beginning. Give me a boon, you fuck ass. Bitch. Uh-oh. Ah! What is that guy called? I really don't remember. Uh-oh. Oh no. Excuse me.
For safekeeping.
The whole game is so balanced. I think that's why it's so replayable. Not only is the lore dope, but it's so well balanced. It's so rare that you have a run that really I mean, at least it's very rare for me to do a run in the game where I'm upset. You know, I'm not having fun. It's usually this weapon, to be honest.
Doomstone. Just great. Not now.
Don't die, you dumb hoe. Jesus, dick on a dick.
Can't do that.
I'm aware, game. It's your last chance.
I'm empty. Oh, that's why it's called a Doomstone.
I'm not secretly happy I'm dead, because that weapon's the worst. It's my least favorite.
Hello?
It's probably not the worst, but I don't have fun and I hate it.
Looks like you ran smack into the Doomstone out in Tartarus. Thing gives me the creeps. Next time, try standing perfectly still. That way it'll all be over that much faster.
Oh, I do that all the time, thank you.
Makes sense.
Still nothing. Boo.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
I love the fist, see? And I think it's just our playstyles. Like, I don't think that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
boy is my
the
newly
bow's not a bad
designated
weapon.
contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house.
It's just
Who
not how
shall
I
pay for
play.
everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
Lick my dick.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Aw, Lizzie. I mean, if you think about it, he's there to eat whatever is small that you can't see.
Nice.
Luna, I love the fists. Oh my god, fist me dad. I'm a fisty daddy. I think the fists and the sword are probably my favorite. Probably because they're like the fastest. I can really jack the speed up on them.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
It's so new.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
I didn't even know I bought that. Interesting. A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. Daddy, what's that song?
What what once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Sean, did I ever tell you I saw girls, like a lineup of girls push volleyballs out their buttholes one time on Reddit? Are there any reassuring spooder facts? Your country doesn't have any medically significant spiders. So unless your housemates ordered one, it can't hurt you. I mean, it literally doesn't want to. They know they can't hurt you. So if it looks like it's looking at you, it's because he thinks you're going to hurt him and he's keeping an eye on you. But if you just, like, ignore it for a while, he'll leave. But yeah, the UK has no medically significant spiders, no native tarantulas, no nothing. It's kind of crazy. You're too cold and too wet and an island. So unless it's transported there, but even then, your winters are too harsh. They don't survive. Is the false widow medically significant? Like, it sends you to the hospital, though? I did not know this. You're educating me. I didn't know. I knew you guys didn't have black widows, but I didn't know about false widows.
Lounge again.
One of my lights just fell off my ceiling. That was alarming. I've never encountered a false widow in my life, which is weird. It's one of the few spiders I just have never seen.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
Lizzie, he might be dehydrated. This time of year, because it's getting dry and hot, a lot of insects, they start to act delirious when they're dehydrated. They're trying to find water. That's why they come in the house a lot of the times, because the houses can be a little bit more humid because there's a sink. You know, they know there's water. They hear it or something. So you could put out a bowl of water in an area you want bugs to... You don't mind the spider to go where you could capture it, and it might find it. Oh, no shit. That's scary. Ooh. Oh, they're not native, but they can breed here. That's what I was thinking. Like, I think they can... I mean, I know a lady who got bit by a black widow because she ordered a couch from the States, and there was black widows in, like, the springs of some old couch. This was in the 80s. And she went to take a nap on it and woke up with bites. It was pretty scary. Hi, Hesty. How are you, love? Can spiders be picky eaters? Absolutely. I've noticed with mine, especially, like, I have multiples of certain species. They all have varying personalities. Some of them, there is some foods that some of them will not go near. And there are some that will eat literally anything. Same species, though. Same, I mean, supposed gender. A lot of them are babies, you know, juvenile, whatever. But absolutely, they can be picky. But it's not a taste, it's fear. It's usually exposure to that bug. So, like, if that spider isn't exposed to that kind of food most of its youth, when it's an adult and you throw some fucking foreign grub in there that's really big, it probably will, you know, tap it with its feet and push it around, try to figure out what the fuck it is. Is this food kind of thing? Luna, yes. They'll crawl into sinks. They'll crawl up drains. So you, like, go to run a bath and a dead spider falls out. It's because they're literally dehydrated as fuck. And they make the mistake of going inside houses where they think there's water because maybe a sink's running, but there's not water all the time. It's very sad, yeah. The false widow native to the UK is usually no worse than a bee sting, and it ain't gonna bite you unless you sit on it. I've heard that's literally, honestly... It ain't gonna bite you unless you sit on it. You could say that about pretty much every spider in the world. They don't want anything to do with people. Lizzie, do you want to send me a picture of it? I could show chat. We could ease your worries. Someone might know what it is. We've got UKers here. Anubis
I
is
won't
here.
forget you, Nix. I swear it.
Hi, Koto Love. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Same, Sean. I would bite the fuck out of you if you sat on me on my house. If something triple the size of my house sat on my house, I would bite it too. But spiders, they intrinsically know that they don't have enough venom to take down anything bigger than a certain size. So even my tarantulas, if I threw a cockroach in that was too big, they'll push it out of their home and they won't eat it because they know that they don't, of all the venom packed up, they don't have enough to take it down. And they know that about people. Biting is a last resort. Like, you've probably already killed the spider if they're biting you. Or it thinks you're doing it, like sitting on it or something. No, Lizzie, you're not being a pussy. Fear is legitimate. You have Your feelings are legit. Stop it. I just want to
How
help.
goes it, Shades?
There's so few spiders in the world that are medically significant to the point of, like, there's nothing we can do. I don't even think there's a spider in the world that there's nothing we can do other than hobo spider, or is that hobo? Hobo spiders? That one spider in the Midwest that can bite you and everybody thinks it causes gangrene, but there's no such thing as a venom that causes gangrene. It's because you don't usually know when it bites you, and the bite gets dirty from either bacteria from your skin or the spider's fangs from the bugs it eats, and then you get gangrene. And gangrene, ugh, shit's gnarly, man. I don't know. Debreeding. A lot of debreeding.